Hi guys, welcome back another video today. I'm playing Rail Frenzy, and this is part 3 out of 4 of me explaining all of the game, mechanics and wagons, and actually got both biomes in one clip. Yeah, you can see it in the background, but yeah, I'll continue. The wagons now so 11. Number 11 is the toolbox wagon. Costs 2 gears to buy. Costs another 2 gears to upgrade. Rarity is common, and it has 3 levels. The toolbox wagon provides extra tools when a round starts. It is really only viable on multiplayer games with a lot of players to reduce the workload of collecting resources and keeping the train cool. Players typically use the toolbox in ultimate mode to provide tools for the extra teammates. An extra bucket is provided by the level 1 toolbox, then a pickaxe is added at level 2, and lastly an axe being added at level 3, making a complete set of tools on that level. An additional set of tools is provided by the game when playing on ultimate mode. Some quests with the objective of only one player can use tool limits the players to use multiple tools of one type. This defeats the purpose of the toolbox wagon to reduce the workload. Here's the stats table. As you can see, level 1 toolbox wagon gives you an extra bucket and costs 2 gears to buy. A level 2 one gives an extra bucket and pickaxe and costs another 2 gears to buy. And a level 3 one gives you an extra bucket, pickaxe and axe and costs 2 gears to buy. Now here's a picture of level 1, 2, and 3 toolbox wagon. Here's the level 1. I also know why the sound does that when you put a tool down. Now BC, the tool is at 2 left of the screen, so it might disappear when the train is almost at the station. Anyways, here's level 2. Now level 3. 12. Number 12. The last wagon is the weight wagon. Costs 3 gears to buy. Costs another 2 to upgrade. Rarity is legendary and has 3 levels. The weight wagon reduces the train speed. Each 10 on the wagon represents a 0.1 speed reduction to the train. Upgrading the wagon adds 10 to the number on the wagon, thus increasing the speed reduction by 0.1. The train speed can't go lower below 0.3 since the train speed cap is always 0.3 to 1.5. Slowing the train gives players time to do other tasks without worrying about the train derailing. This makes the weight wagon essential to achieving higher distances. A strategical use of the weight wagon is to buy or upgrade the wagon once the speed surpasses what the players can handle while keeping the game moving at a relatively brisk pace. Predicting when the speed will increase is the best way to use the weight wagon effectively. The maximum speed the train can reach is 1.5. Such speed will be reached faster when playing on ultimate mode. Rendering the weight wagons are nearly useless when the train speed becomes higher than the weight wagons could possibly handle. When this interval is reached, it's recommended to use corrupt wagon to remove the weights and substitute in wagons. That will help the players survive. Here's the stats table. As you can see, the 0.1 speed reduction is from a level 1 weight wagon. It costs 3 gears to buy. The O2 speed reduction is from a level 2. It costs another 3 to buy. And the 0.3 speed reduction is from level 3 and costs another 3 to buy. Here's a picture of the level 1, 2 and 3 weight wagon. Here's the level 1 weight wagon. Now here's level 2 one. Last but not least, here's the level 3 one. And the wagons is done. Well, now let's do the biomes. The first one is plains, second is snow, and the third one is desert. But let's do snow first since the background is already the snow biome. Snow is the second biome in Rail Frenzy, and the second tier of the engine. The snow biome is a giant field covered in a layer of snow with pine and dead trees and stone deposits with snow on them. This is what the new engine looks like. The snow biome causes the player to walk at a slower speed. However, the player will walk at a regular speed if on the bases of trees, stone deposits, and on bridges. The tank will also heat up at a slower rate, making the bucket less useful. The snow engine can attach 8 wagons behind it, but the Game Pass, there can be 9 or 10 slots. Here's a picture of the stats. As you can see, the game modifies when you buy the snow engine. You walk slower and the train overheats at a slower rate. The wagon limit now is 8, 9 to 10 with Game Pass costs 5 gears to buy in standard mode and costs 7 to buy in ultimate. Now, let's do the plains biome since I haven't reached the desert yet. Plains are the first engine and biomes upon starting a game. The plains are a grassy field containing forests and stone deposits as sources of woods and stones, and water bodies as a place to collect water and make bridges over. The plains doesn't have any modifiers. The plains engine has a maximum wagon limit of 6-7 if a player owns the bonus wagon Game Pass, and 8 if 2 or more players do. Closing parenthesis. It is mainly colored in green. Here's a picture of the engine, then the stats. As you can see, the plains biome doesn't have a modifier and the wagon limit is 6, 7, 8 with Game Pass. Now time for the desert biome. The desert is the third and currently the last biome and tier of engine. The desert is a sandy biome containing palm trees, cactuses, rocks, and water bodies. In this biome, tank wagon heats up at faster rate. Players also gain fatigue debuff, which reduces players' mining speed by 50%. Due to this, players have to rely much on wagons that work best at destroying resources, such as dynamite and miner wagons. Train has a maximum wagon limit of 10-11 if a player owns the bonus wagon Game Pass, and 12 if 2 or more players do. The engine is mainly colored in orange. Here is a picture of the engine, then the stats. As you can see, the game modifies when you buy the desert engine. You mine 50% slower and the tank wagon overheats faster. The wagon limit is now 10-11 to 12 with Game Pass ES. It still costs 5 gears to buy it in standard mode, and still costs 7 in ultimate mode. I have explained all of the wagons and biomes. Now time for gameplay. There are 4 of them, so let's start off with the first one, which is gears. Gears are a currency exclusive to a Rail Frenzy round. They are an essential function in a round, letting players purchase and upgrade wagons and upgrading trains. Gears can be obtained many ways: quests, gold materials, bank wagons, and getting to the station all yield gears. Gears are designed to not be too hard to achieve, but hard enough for a challenge. If a quest is completed, the players will receive a gear. If a player excavates golden version of wood or stone and picks it up, they will receive a gear. If the player has the bank wagon, they will receive a 30% gear profit of what they originally had when the round ends, with a maximum gain of 10 gears. If the train gets to the next station, they will receive a gear. Gears are exclusively used in the wagon shop. Players will be teleported to the wagon shop every time the train reaches a station. In the wagon shop, players can purchase a wagon by picking it up and placing it anywhere, except in front of the engine of the train. The players can also upgrade a wagon by picking up their upgraded counterpart and placing it on the wagon that it is corresponding to. It will cost gears to successfully purchase a wagon. Once the player places down the wagon, they can't remove it unless they use the corrupt wagon or get a refund, and their spent gears will be lost forever. Now time for the second one. Gold. Gold is a Rail Frenzy currency, especially used in the game's lobby. It is used to buy new wagons from the capsule shop and upgrading them, boosting player starting power. The main method to obtain gold is through playing. The amount of gold players get from playing is counted and given into their account when the game is over, which are depending on distance achieved, number of quests completed, number of wagons purchased. Deleting a wagon gives players 100 golds. The gold they accumulated can be further increased with a multiplier for each individual. Becoming a group member grants X 1.15 gold. Multiplier. Owning the VIP Game Pass grants X 1.5 gold multiplier along with other perks. During a certain event, players gains X2 gold multiplier. Other than playing, there are several ways to obtain gold. Claiming daily reward, giving 1000 golds initially and increases by 500 per day streak until the 6th day, which gives 3500 golds. It resets back to 1000 if missed a streak or after reach the 6th day streak. Purchasing gold for Robux in the product section of the lobby shop. 1000 golds for 100 Robux, 3000 golds for 200 Robux, 10,000 golds for 500 Robux, 25,000 golds for 1000 Robux. Redeeming valid codes. Golds are used in the lobby shop to buy new wagons through wagon capsules, costing 2,500 golds per purchase. Golds are also used to upgrade wagons via inventory. Players can upgrade wagon once collected enough duplicates of the wagon. Common 2,500 golds to upgrade to level 2, 5,000 golds to upgrade to level 3, rare 3,000 golds to upgrade to level 2, 6,000 golds to upgrade to level 3, legendary 3,500 golds to upgrade to level 2, 7,000 golds to upgrade to level 3. There's still 2 more left, but I don't have enough time. The rest will be on part 4, and thanks for watching and goda god goodza godsbach. Guldosp skakted 90 for Fish Joe Jaysby. Slef Nerkini.